Hello, everyone. Now, ignore the towels in the background. I forgot to take them down. How are you? This week's been brilliant, right? And here's my obsession in schools. I'm obsessed by all lessons being brilliant. And when I came round, I must have gone into, I don't know how many lessons this week, 50. And when I'm going to those lessons, I'm telling you now, these are excellent lessons across the board. So put that in your head. But what we're doing now, more than ever, and I've always said I love extracurricular. What's happening more than ever now is it's those extra bits, those extra experiences that allow pupils to really do well in school. It can't just be about the classroom. So things I've seen this week, we had outdoor learning. Have you seen our outdoor learning area at the back? You know, it's a delight to see pupils in there. What did I see this week? I loved. I went to the bakery, and the bakery are now making really great food that the staff actually eat. And we're having meetings. Uh, the football that's been going on, you'll have seen a letter that's gone out for skiing because we think there's enough demand again to go and do 2 ski trips and have hundreds of pupils. And I've kind of had this discussion in our SLT this week of, is it a bad idea to let pupils go on trips like this coming up to their exams? But I really am of the opinion that if you get it right in schools, you can have both. You can have the thing where you learn your lessons, and then on top of that, you might go away for a week and do a ski trip, but you're going to come back and you're going to learn even better. And I think that's really important to find that balance where, the best pupils, the ones who are most successful in their life, are the ones who do really well in school, but understand that you need to have that work-life balance and build all the other skills. But it all culminated today in Eisteddfod. Now, as a man from Nottingham, my Eisteddfod in my youth, I never heard of it. And today, I really felt like I was in a Welsh school. And I can't always say that how we felt about this school. Like that was never my focus, and it's now become a real additional focus because we got the learning right, we got everything else right. So thank you to the Welsh department. Thank you to Mrs. Prosser for persuading me to actually do these things. Because today I came in, the pupils were wearing red. Even though they were wearing red, they were learning really well. And then they went to their Eisteddfod. It was absolutely brilliant. Daisy was wearing out Eisteddfod outfit. And it was one of those days where you can say, Whitmore High is a proud Welsh school and we do it well. Brilliant. Now, next week is a lower point for me because next week is World Book Day. Now, that's not what I'm sad about. I'm looking forward to World Book Day. But whilst I was away, because obviously I'm in the school half the time, Mrs. Prosser saw this as a great opportunity to tell all the year sevens that they'd get to, in groups, decide what I was going to wear on World Book Day. And then I'll have to wear it. So far, the options are stark. Will it ruin my career? Maybe. There's one option that I think I can do. I won't say it yet. I'll be wearing it next week on the video. And I'll get involved. But the good thing is right, we're doing World Book Day. It's not just about World Book Day. Like, reading books is the most important thing. Now, I talk about this a lot, right? But Griff, my eldest, really wants a bearded dragon. That's all he wants in life. So we bought him a book, and now we read that book every night about the bearded dragons, and he is loving it. And I just think reading is just the most important thing. So when we do World Book Day, the thought to making sure your child finds books they love. It doesn't matter what it is. Like Griff's obsessed by bearded dragons. You try and get him to read a book about something else, he's not bothered. But reading and doing things about things you're interested in is the most important skill we can give them. So if I give you any advice, right, because this is what I'm trying to give my own advice to with my own children is I can't get them to do homework at night, but get them to read their books instead of being on a device. Just doing that bit by bit. It only works for me when they're reading what they like. Weirdly, my mum bought me Mallory Towers books, which are, well, if you know Mallory Towers, they're not really what normally 15-year-old boys like reading. But I loved them. And it's funny how it depends on what you like to read, but it's really important to get obsessed by books, and that's what World Book Day is all about. So whatever outfit I'm wearing, it'll be about a book I love. Right. I hope you had a lovely St. David's Day. I had quite a tough week of having to make a castle and cakes for my children. And to be honest, they went into school really excited with them. They're like, Daddy, I think we're going to win. And I'm telling you now, and please don't tell them, they have got no chance of winning, right? The only chance they've got of winning is if the teachers take such sorrow on them because quite clearly their parents didn't help. But the worst thing is their parents did help. We did our absolute best, and both the castles and the cakes were a disgrace. That's me. Anyway, there we are. Have a lovely, lovely weekend, and I will see you next week.